welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I thought I'd do a video about all my Amazon favourites. I'm going to show you 10 new ones that I've been loving that I want to share with you guys. I absolutely love Amazon. I get most of my things off there because I don't tend to leave the house very often at all, and it's just easier to order through Amazon because we have Prime, so it just comes the next day, and yeah, it's amazing. So I thought I'd show you my recent 10 Amazon buys. So the first one I'm going to show you, I actually have it here, but I'll also show you a little clip where we keep it, is this calendar. It's got home on the front, it's grey, 17th of January, well, Friday the 17th of January, and yeah, it's so pretty. We had a black one before, and I'm trying to getting rid of the black in the room, in the living room, so I've transitioned it to grey, and I got this one because I thought it showed, it shows every detail. On the back it says Mason and white as well. I'm assuming that that's the make of it, but yeah, like I said, I got this from Amazon and I absolutely love it. It's strange now that I have to change the day, month and the number, but we like it because I always forget what day it is, so it makes useful for that. But no, we absolutely love this one. The next one I want to show you as well is our new toy box. Now, we used to have a massive black one, but like I said, I'm getting rid of the black. But also I wanted to get rid of a lot of the toys that were downstairs. So I got this basket, which is grey and white, and it's like a wall knit basket. It's got two handles on, and the way that I wanted this to work is when it gets filled up with toys downstairs, I can pick it up and then take it upstairs because it's small enough to pick up, but also small enough so we don't have too many toys downstairs, which I love it. It's great. They are on the bit of the pricey side. I can't remember how much that one was. I think it was £15, which I think is a decent price because most of them I found were like 30. But yeah, I absolutely love that one, and it's really handy. At the minute it's still kind of like slightly out of shape. That's the only negative I would say about it, but because it's not always full and packed, it's not obviously gone soft yet. So waiting for that to happen, so it wouldn't be like more of a stiff shape like it is now. But yeah, it's really handy and I really like it. And I was worried it'd make this space there look completely empty because it had a massive box there before, but it doesn't. It looks really nice against like the grey cupboard and the magnolia wall, and yeah, I absolutely love it. I wanted one for a while. I'm actually going to order one similar for Ava's room so she can have a toy box like that in her room now too. Right, the next one is the Radiator Covers. Now we have a large, or might be an extra large one, that is in our living room because we have a really big long radiator out under our window, and I absolutely love these. It is kind of like two radiator covers like squished together, which I didn't want, but because it was so big, that's the one I had to go for. And actually it looks really nice. I was worried because I'm having a windowsill and then another shelf underneath it that it'll look weird, but it doesn't. It looks really nice. Nothing sits on there at the minute because it's all on the windowsill. But just after Christmas we also ordered one for the hallway. So this one's a really small one, so we went for the small. And yeah, I absolutely love it. You can put bits and bobs on it. At the minute we've kind of like got a tray. It's got a plant on it it's got a plant in it at the minute as well, but that's not the one going there because it's way too small for it. But we use it for like trinket things, so like keys and spare change, and like I said, it's got a flower in the middle, and that's going to be changed to a little cactus thingy. Oh yeah, that's going to be changed to like I think it's an aloe vera plant I'm getting to go in the middle of it. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It means we've got space to put things, like I can put the kids' lunch boxes up there when we go to school, and I've not forgot them because they're kind of like at eye level. The next one is a very recent purchase. I got this one, I'd probably say about 2 weeks ago, and it is a chore chart. We do chore sticks and things like that, but I wanted to change things up just a little bit because we found with the chore sticks, even though they've got chores done and it was perfect way to transition into doing chores, but now I want them to do a little bit more now they're getting older. We used to have stickers for like when Andrew didn't get angry and when Ava stayed in bed, but because they were doing so well at that, we moved it to a chore chart where they get stars, but they also get stars if they stay in bed or if they've been calm all day and stuff like that, and it's really good. It's all magnetized. You can have up to 3 people on it. It's blue, red and green. The green one we don't have on there because we've only got 2 kids, so we just use red and blue. Andrew's blue, Ava's red, with all the stars at the bottom, and at the bottom it says how many they've got, how many they need, and how much they'll get if they reach that target. But yeah, I absolutely love it. And then magnetized parts, you can put them in. So there's one like using the potty and things like that, so it can be a different age range, and obviously I needed them to be for both of their ages. So we've got things like do your homework, there's a share and care one on there, there's also show respect. So if my kids do anything nice, like the other day Ava baked a gingerbread cookie at school, and without even asking, she split it in half and gave Andrew one half and she ate the other. So I gave her a star for that, because obviously she's sharing and caring. Or sometimes there's some days where I'm not that good physically, one of the days, and I couldn't really move much at all, and the kids were the ones running around fetching me things and doing things for me, and I said to them, you've got the show respect and the care one, because you're looking after me, but you're also showing respect, being helpful, and not complaining that you're looking after mummy, which I appreciate so much. So yeah, they've been absolutely loving that, and they get some like pocket money from that as well. So it's different things, because they're obviously doing chores like cleaning the bedroom, tidying the toys away, make the bed, and they've got stuff like that, but they've also got things that you wouldn't think about, which is like respect, sharing, homework as part of their chores as well. But yeah, they've been loving it so far, and there's days where you can probably see on the image in a second that the day where I wasn't very well, which was the Monday, you can just see all the stars, because they just pretty much got most of them because they did so well. But yeah, I absolutely love that, and the kids love that as well, and it just seems to be working really, really well. When even like Ava now is going, mummy, I'm eating all my dinner so we can get a star, or I'm going to go upstairs and just make my bed so I'll get a star, and hopefully after a bit it will just kind of become a habit and come natural to them, and they'll do it anyway. So that's what I'm hoping. But yeah, absolutely love the chore chart. The next one I got, which was probably in November time, so it's not too recent, is my phone case. I have got a new Samsung S10, and I ordered this case and it's stunning. My old phone was a Samsung S8 and I got it in the pink, so I felt like I couldn't get a proper case. I had to get a clear one just so you could see the pink underneath. But this one is pearlescent white. And I'm not a massive fan of having a see-through back, so I got this one because it's like a rose gold pink, and yeah, look at that, it's so glittery and I love it. I don't like the plastic covers because when you drop them, I feel it doesn't give it much protection, that the cases just break. So I tend to go for these ones, the rubber ones, just because I feel like they make your phone a bit bouncier. And I drop my phone, or my phone falls on the floor so many times. So I needed something to protect it, so I always go for the rubber ones, and I find they work better with the buttons as well. The ones that usually the plastic ones usually have holes for the buttons and it makes it harder to press them. But yeah, love this case. The next ones I got was some bowls. Basically I like the kiddie bowls because I don't like my kids using ceramic stuff, because things get spilled, dropped constantly in this house, so I try and make sure that things are plastic. And basically the plastic bowls that they had, every time I put dinner in them, they'd crack because they're picnic bowls and they're not suitable for heat. And I was being driven insane because they were always cracking, and then there'd leak if anything were in there that was running, and yeah, it just drove me insane. So I found these on Amazon. I didn't know how to explain it, but they're kind of like a tin. They're not plastic, they're not ceramic, they're more like a tin. You can't use them in the microwave, so I think they're more like tin. But they're great for heat food, and it's a really good size as well. The other bowls that I have that I can use the heat stuff in, the little plastic ones, they're only about this big, and okay for Ava if she's having something small, but not okay for Andrew. But these ones are a perfect size. I can fill it up and Andrew can eat all of it. And yeah, there's different colours. There's a green, it comes in a pack of 4. It's green, yellow, red and a blue, a dark blue. Yeah, I love these, and like I said, they're great. It just says not microwavable safe or oven safe, but you can use them in the dishwasher. So yeah, absolutely love these, and they weren't too expensive either. Obviously more expensive than the plastic ones you can get, but like I said, I need something that could have heat in it. Right, the next one as well that I can't actually show you myself because it's too big, but I'll show you a snippet of it, is my chair. I got this a while back, but I absolutely love it. Yeah, I did want the linen, this is the linen version, I did want the velvet version, but they're sold out just as like a couple of days before I went to order it, which was gutting, but I found this one, it was actually cheaper because it's linen and not velvet. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It looks so nice, and the bottom base of it's not comfortable. It's quite firm, but as soon as you lean back where it bends, it's so springy and comfortable there. So it is a very comfortable seat as long as you lean back. But no, we absolutely love it, and I think it finishes the room off really, really nicely. And yeah, it weren't too expensive because all the kind of like chairs like that I found like in TK Maxx or Dunelm or anywhere like that, they were all like over £150, and it was so expensive. But this one was around about 70, so it was like half the price, which is really nice. And all you had to do is screw the legs on, and it was so easy to use. And yeah, like I said, we've had it since November, so it's been really, really good, and I can't complain about it whatsoever. It's amazing. The next one we've got, which is for Andrew's room. We do also have one in the other room as well, but I don't know where the other half got that one because it's his. It is a desk mat. Basically, we have white furniture on our white desks, and they were chipping away and then obviously leaving marks on there, and I just really didn't like it. So when we did my son's room, I got him a desk top. It's a mat. It doesn't perfectly fit it because there was no size to perfectly fit it, but it fits the bottom half where he's gonna have his hands on it and it's gonna get mucky and it's easy to wipe away, or if it's chipped or anything like that. It just protects it. So it's like a giant mouse mat that is obviously good for, you can put your hands on it and whatnot, but then obviously you can move your mouse so easily on it. And yeah, I got a navy one of them, and he loves it and I love it, and I have found that it's protected the table loads better since getting that, rather than obviously having a white one and it just completely, it's been chipping and getting dirty. I can't scrape some of it off, and it's just, yeah, it was a pain. So it's much better now that that's there. And like I said, the other half has one as well in the like study area in the kitchen, and it works perfectly for that as well. That's the reason why I got Andrew's, because that worked so well. So I got Andrew's, but like I said, don't know where the other half got his because it's a Call of Duty one, so it's his. So the next one I got that I love is these Halloween pumpkin stickers. Now last year, well the year before last, we started using pumpkin stickers instead of carving our pumpkins, just because I found myself doing it. I hate it, it's yucky, and the kids just sit there and watch because they don't have the patience to do it, or they just can't physically do it. So I got pumpkin stickers, which worked great. So then I got some, obviously the Halloween just gone, and this one is a massive pack. You've got eight sticks with it, and what basically the sticks is you cut the holes obviously in the pumpkins, stick the sticks on, and then stick some over the sticks. You've got like ears, you've got bat wings, stuff like that, and then it's got 4 pairs of wings and 24 pieces of face patterns. So yeah, you've got different faces on there. I'll show you a little clip of us doing our pumpkins last November, but yeah, it's amazing. It actually came in with 2 packs inside the box. So this is the unopened pack, and then this is the pack that we used for Halloween, and it's still got 3 faces in there and then some wings and stuff. And then like I said, we've got the other one in there as well. So this is probably going to last us the next 3 Halloweens, or the next 2 Halloweens, so 3 Halloweens in total. But yeah, it's amazing. We've got so many pumpkins, and the kids get so excited. Like Ava did the cat, she loved doing the cat, and then there was one that looked like the gummy bear. But yeah, we much prefer using stickers, because when you carve pumpkins, we like getting our pumpkins at the beginning of November. When you carve pumpkins, it only lasts probably a week before they completely just start to get soft and shrivel and all that stuff. But if you don't carve them and don't put holes in them, so we try not to use the wings if we don't have to, because the ones with the wings, they do the same, they do go funny over time. But if you just have the pumpkins with the pumpkin stickers on, it means you can use them for different things. I didn't do it the November gone, but I did the November before that. Any pumpkins that we had left that were completely fine, that we didn't put holes in, I actually washed off and made pumpkin pies, because pumpkins actually last a really, really long time. It's just the fact that because you cut them open, they don't, like an apple. If you chop an apple in half, you'll see over time that it'll just go brown, and it does it so fast and rapidly, like within the couple of hours, within an hour. And it's like that with pumpkins, they don't last very long at all when you've carved them. So stickers, so you don't waste your pumpkins. Put stickers on them and then make pumpkin pie afterwards, or pumpkin soup, or whatever you want to make. But definitely worth it. And if you've got young kids, if you've got older kids that love carving pumpkins, fair enough. But if you've got younger kids like mine, and just don't have the patience for it, or just physically can't do it because they're too small, these are amazing because they can get it done really, really fast, and it's fun. To me, carving pumpkins were a chore, it wasn't fun. But yeah, now it's dead fun with these stickers. Right, the last and final one is a knife stand. So I've got a knife stand just to keep our knives separate, because in the drawer, yeah, they had knives and things in there, and I didn't like the kids kind of like going in the drawer to get a knife and fork for themselves, and then there'd be the really big sharp knives in there. So I decided to keep them separately, but I didn't want to buy a whole new block of knives. I wanted just to have a knife stand where I could just shove my knives that I've got in already in there, and this works perfectly. It's got kind of like little tiny things in there. It's really heavy. See if I can stick it out like that, and it's got like little tiny stick things, and basically you just get your knife and you put it in. Like, they don't move about or anything like that, because like I said, these are keeping it in place, and you can have quite a few in here. I think I have like 6 in this one. But yeah, it works really, really well, and it keeps the knives away from the side, because obviously in the drawer, easy access, but if I keep them right back of the on the countertop, they can't reach them unless they climb. So yeah, I feel safer now that these are put away somewhere safe. But yeah, I highly recommend it. They also feel like £8.99, £9, something like that. But I really like it. It's kind of like a matte colour, and yeah, it's really pretty as well. But the other things I've been loving from Amazon, and highly recommend them. Like I said, there's loads of different things that I get from there, even things down to like my micellar water I get from there, my toner I get from there, loads of different things. But I want to show you these because it's kind of like a different variety. So yeah, I tend to get lots from Amazon, but these are probably my favourites in the past few months. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. But I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye.